Well, YB gang, I'm not gonna say that it wasn't hard, but we got it done. Here's the slide. We got the guide rod, barrel bushing all held up there. Put in this pin. This thing almost took out my eye a couple of times. The ejector. Everything's looking good. Hello YB gang, and welcome to the video, to the production of the Dust Arms #1 Dust 10-1945. So here I have the frame, and of course I got the rest of the parts. I finished up the frame, you see. Now the slide will go on. This is without the barrel or anything. See that? Look at that. Goes on flawlessly. First thing I'm doing is dump these parts. I'm going to separate the stuff that's for the grip. But I'm actually going to take these, I'm going to put them in right away because they're what screws into the frame for the grip. And these I can just hand put in. This is my multi-tool. Now this little piece needs to go in there as well. I believe that it goes like this, but I'm gonna check. There's a video that an old man made explaining how to put this thing together. I'm gonna be referring to it.
That's it. You have a stripped down frame. Now you can get in here and really clean everything out. You'd be amazed how dirty they get inside after shooting a couple hundred rounds. So, to put this thing back together, trigger, make sure the angle is facing up like that, short side towards the top of the gun. Shoot a couple hundred rounds. So, to put this thing back together,
Trigger.
make sure the angle is facing up like that, short side towards the top of the gun.
Trigger going in. Hey, M-Buzz, can you hear the music? Okay. Oh, never mind. Like, if you mute the bot for yourself, it doesn't feedback. If anything, I'll just add it in post, it doesn't matter. Oh, true. Okay. Alright, well that's the trigger in. Get our mag release. There's the mag release. Oh, I forgot to, let me see. I wonder if my multi-tool is going to work for the mag release screw. I think I'm probably going to need a real screwdriver. Or maybe I can use the end of this leaf spring. There we go. Haha. Now that's American ingenuity right there. That's the truth. That's this end, the mag release. And I didn't put any oil in it. I'll just drop a little bit of 3-in-1 in there. Now this does not have a very long spout. A little bit of 3-in-1. Yeah, that feels good now. A little bit of 3-in-1 on it. That's the lubricant I'm using right now because I don't have any. I would usually use CLP, but I don't have any on me. So I'm just using 3-in-1. But I'll switch to a purely CLP diet after this. Mag release is feeling good. Trigger's feeling good as well. Kind of got a little of that 3-in-1 everywhere. I mean, that's what it does when you don't have the zoom spout. We're gonna put this guy in. This is the safety spring. Now this is an important piece, right? This is the... We're going to be working with how the gun actually works, right? So here's the hammer, Sear, disconnect, hammer. Going to be putting those pieces in now. There's a small hole here. Still some aluminum shavings in there. when I was fabricating this thing. Anyway, let's put that in there.
That hole and gently just push that in like that. The next thing I do is I take a small jeweler's Phillips. I come in on the opposite side of...
Now what I'm gonna do, I should probably have I should have got my screwdriver set, but I'm gonna just get a tiny drill bit because that's what I have nearby to hold this in place. Yeah, so here's what I did. I got a little drill bit about the diameter, put it in there so everything's kind of sitting on top of it, right? It's all held onto there. And then now I'm gonna get the actual pin that belongs there, and I'm just gonna follow it through. I believe it's this pin, if I am not mistaken. No, I was wrong. Yeah, this is the pin. Yeah, here we go. The Sear pin. Now the drill bit fell out, but it looks to me like everything is still aligned, so I should just be able to push it through. Nope, I can't. Okay. Get the drill bit again. Let this thing align itself. There we go. Okay, it's all aligned again. Let's follow it through with the Sear pin. Let's see. Yep. That's that. That was the spring. That's not the pin. The pin is good. The pin is in. Okay. Nice. Just wiping down this 3-in-1 because it's absolutely everywhere. It's kind of a mistake to put that in. I think. I don't know, probably.
No fucking with it. Alright, we're done there. Now, we'll put our
Get the hammer.
Hammer in. Line up our pin. This drops in. Same side. Safety side. Okay. Now
No, this is the hammer pin up here. Drop the hammer pin in. Gotta make sure it's aligned, of course. I'm not using a follower, so I kind of just have to eyeball it. There we go. Put this thing down. Let it find its home. I think it found its home. Set the hammer down on top of it.
put a little bit of pressure.
We're going to get the mainspring. Slide it in from the bottom.
hammer down like that. And of course I'm going to have to comp position. I didn't want it there. Like that. There we go, push it like that. Okay, now the hammer's down, we can back that out a little bit. The idea is
so what I'm doing is I'm trying to put this in here, you see?
spring so it doesn't move around on us. Okay, next thing we're going to do,
Here's the mainspring.
get our beaver tail. That will just line up, make sure it's over top.
You get the beaver tail. Just kind of drop that bad boy in there. Yep.
Up of that.
Yeah, let me make sure this is in here. Put the safety in. Just got to make sure that this is kind of depressed. It's like Mission Impossible. Oh wait, there we go, there we go. Got the safety in. Okay, the safety works now. Let me get, this is an ambi safety, right? So I gotta put the other side in. See if I can find it. This thing needs cutting. Let me see. Need something I can cut with. Okay, got the safety in, and it was actually a lot easier the second time now that I knew how to do it. I'm probably gonna try to push this against something so I can get the pin in, and then I'll figure it out from there. Got it up. I have to pull the trigger, put it on safe, pull the grip safety. It's already working, guys. Now I just gotta put the mainspring pin in. And I think I'm gonna do this with the help of my mallet, my trusty mallet. Well, normally you would use a punch, but I have a punch. Not yet, at least. So I'm just gonna use my trusty mallet. Yep. Trusty mallet gets them every time. It's just about in. I'll finish it up right now with the mallet. I'm not doing it on camera because the thing is, like, the anvil is over there, right, on the edge of the table. you can't see it. It's better to do it on the anvil. Use this screwdriver as a punch, and the mallet, of course, to force it out. Gotta know how to do stuff when you don't got the right tools, man. Well, now this is looking beautiful. Check this out. And then, of course, if I pull the trigger, that's gonna fire. Beautiful, beautiful. I do wonder. Now, so when you pull the hammer back, you see, like usually this grip safety, it's kind of loose, but when you pull the hammer back, it immediately pushes it back out, you see? So it's like, look, I mean, I'm not going to engage the grip safety. You see, it's not shooting. Even though it looks like it's not really needing to be engaged, it is. The leaf spring is doing something, you know what I'm saying? And then, of course, I'm gonna, yeah. The thing has a lot of power. In any case, I think that's everything for the lower. Oh, well, we still need to do the side release and all that, so let's get going. Yeah, so now he's going to assemble the slide, but we already did that in the preview. Got these pieces in there.
Get it in.
Well, let me put the barrel in. Took that out last time. Let's get the spring in there. There we go. Now go put the plug.
Here, over there, make sure the point's hanging down. It'll make it easier at the end.
We're going to slide this over the thing.
Slide this thing back together like this.
Watch this. Look at that. Yeah, so now very minimal things left. I lined it, it went in. Now I should be able to just, push it forward. And there we go. Now I have a working slide stop, slide release, working safety, working hammer, working trigger, working everything. Just got to put this in. Well, the old man shows that in the video, but I know how to put this in at least. Now there is this, right? I have no idea where this goes. I don't know what this is for. I don't know where it goes. Its existence puzzles me. There's nowhere else it could go. This is a finished firearm. Unless it's for the sight. It's probably for the sight, actually. You see? I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Who cares? Let's finish this thing up. So, all it's missing is, well, there's also the grips, but first I'm going to get this handled. Burrow bushing. I'm just going to push it down, then I'm going to flip this thing over onto it. It's going to be hard to do that on camera. Yeah, that's the problem with the barrel bushing. So what people recommend you do is, when you don't have a bushing wrench, you grab the magazine. There, I've got my Dustman Second Amendment magazine. Let's see if it really works. Well, I think first I should push it in my fingers, and then I should just use the magazine to hold it. I'm here to confirm that the magazine method works. Now this is the last piece of the puzzle before this thing is a fully working firearm. Let's just get that in there. As soon as it clicks, we have a full Dust 10-1945. That's it. And before I put the grip in, I'm going to put this in so that we can see the Second Amendment right there. Let's make sure, let's slide this thing around a little bit. That thing is in some heavy tension. Let's put the mag in. Come on, brother, brother, brother. Come on. Maybe. Oh, okay. There we go. Flush. I just have to push the mag button, because I mean this thing is brand new, you know? So it still doesn't just take it like that. Gonna have to use it a bit. Yeah, let's put the grips on already. Let's make this thing pretty. Now I have a set of Allen wrenches here. It's like the one tool that I do have a lot of. And let's just see which one it takes. Hello YB Gang family. Last night for me, to you it's still the same video. We finish up the legendary Dust 10-1945 for all to see. But of course, I made a bit of a buffoon of myself at the end. There was a part that I didn't recognize what it was, wasn't familiar with it. As it turns out, it's the ejector, okay? So I was having a little bit of issues. I think you saw them on camera, you know, the slide was acting up. So the slide locking back, the one that's responsible for that is the magazine. So there's not, I mean my magazines are good, but the slide stop itself is very stiff. So that's why sometimes it has difficulty pushing up on it. That's just gonna, I'm gonna have to like probably wear it in, you know. But the ejector is definitely something that I need to fix here and now. So I got the mallet, I got the tools. Let's see if we can't do this right now. Chamber around, fire, eject, just like that, and well, it's not locking back, but it'll do it eventually, I suppose. Just gotta get it through the break-in. But that's it, guys. This is the Dust 10-1945 completed. It's been fun, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next Umineko video. Bye.